Francis Ford, fuck this! Stupid bastard!
Okay, let's do this.
There's still so much to accomplish, but is there time? Go.
Francis Ford Coppola's Megalopolis.
Megalopolis. I can get through this. It's about an architect in New Rome who has created this magical building material, we don't know how, and he wants to use it to build a utopian city in the middle of this other city that looks really weird and gold and kooky and will last forever. And it's ironic because he's the one that wants things to change, and he's opposed by this mayor who doesn't want things to change, but he wants to change things in a way that then Megalopolis will never change. It'll be there forever then. So he's trying to push forward into the future and then just stop things. And we're meant to root for that over just keeping things the way they are. And I don't know why. And that's like the story. But then everything else that happens in this absolute nightmare factory, I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what that was about. It does take a stunning lack of self-awareness for Francis Ford Coppola to have thought, I am one of the most well-respected people in Hollywood. I made The Godfather, and no one will finance this movie idea I have. Do I, A, shelve this idea because it only takes one brain cell to realize that this is the most monstrously shit idea for a film ever? Or B, make the film, financing it myself, and in doing so, creating the ultimate irony, because I'm making a film about the rich people who can do whatever they want because they're so stinking rich are the bad guys, but also the good guys, and have all become so completely detached from society that they have no right telling the people what their society should look like. Much like himself. He has a wine empire. He was able to just sell off part of it and make $100 million to make this film. Adam Driver's character, who's maybe the most stuck-up character he's ever played, and this dude played Kylo Ren, Enzo Ferrari, and a Gucci, is this guy who is part of the richest family in the city, and yet is also trying to, like... He's acting like some sort of eclectic renegade trying to take down the establishment. He is the establishment! It doesn't make any sense. The most danger he is in is when people who aren't as rich and powerful as he is try to become rich and powerful by taking him and his family down. What points is this absolute load of shit trying to make? So, apart from being hugely rich, unbelievably successful, in charge of the department that lets him just do and build whatever he wants around the city, all by the start of the film, by the way. What does he achieve during the film? He makes the city, but he's already figured out the miracle building material. He knows how to stop time. None of this is ever explained, and he is just who he is. It's like trying to root for Superman if he wore togas, made self-aggrandizing speeches from Hamlet, and, spoiler, got an eye that makes him look like Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh! So he can stop time, he can let other people be in the time stop with him, and yet he just doesn't. Like, he could just bring a bunch of people into the time stop with him, finish the city, and then time could start again. It would just be done. Because people keep interrupting him, and he's so obsessed with finishing it. Why doesn't he do that? I don't know. So, like any typical mega alpha Chad kind of dude, he has sex with the daughter of the guy he's feuding with. The second biggest power play behind just having sex with the guy that you're feuding with. And this is the worst part that I really can't wrap my head around. He makes a lot of speeches about how if we just have conversations, if we just try to have the big conversations amongst each other and stuff like that, we will be living in a utopian society. So why then do we need to build a physical utopia? That's the part that really gets me. I don't understand any of the points it's trying to make. They are maybe just beyond me, but honestly, I don't think Francis Ford Coppola knows either. I've heard people praising this because it's the kind of film we're never going to see again. You know, it's this like momentous moment in his cinematic history. What the fuck is that? You don't get to, and he has literally proclaim a film as being hugely significantly important and make it so. I could tell you right now, this is the greatest YouTube video of all time. Doesn't make it so. That's not how that works. Just because he's got a little more clout than I do doesn't mean it works for him either. This man is insane. He has made more bad films than good films. And yet, we're all just hanging on his every word as if this, because he got a bunch of actors and convinced them to star in it, must be true genius, a work of art. It's not. It's not. It's not trying to say anything. And the things it is trying to say, I honestly, sincerely feel like he is the least qualified person to say. He's a straight white man in his 80s who has hundreds of millions of dollars. He could not be less connected to the problems our modern society has. It is a film about absolutely nothing, trying to masquerade as being more important than Apollo 11. Let me know, honestly, what you guys think in the comments, but I'm giving Francis Ford Copium 1 star. Megalopolis? Adam drives off the edge of a cliff and crashes brutally at the bottom. The Grandfather? Architect of the Future. Back to the Future? No, I was taken. Rome wasn't built in a day, but Megalopolis was created in a single coke binge. That's it. That's the winner. There it is. Yeah.